From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. Off play action. Sends it to Thrash. And that goes in the wrong direction as they're tackled for a loss. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. And he moves the chains, first down. From the gun, it's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. All these kids so thrilled when they found out these. Here's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. And a real short pickup there takes them to the 37. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. On third down, here's Knight. Looking for Monroe. It's intercepted. Picked off by Douglas. Nope, that's a day. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons. Tommy Matthews among them. First catch for Maddox, and he's down at the 25. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Old words. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Off the play fake. And he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted in the end zone. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Looking downfield, here's QB2. Batted into the air and intercepted. Picked off by Brewer. And they'll have it at the 13-yard line. The Hawks send out their offense. And the chat for this live stream filled with opinions presented as facts. By the way, feel free to add your own. I know I did. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top two quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Off play action. He's got it past the marker. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. A 21-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Halfway through the opening quarter, it's 1st and 10. Knight hands it off to Grove, and he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throws into the flat for Grove. Now he's out of bounds after making his way into enemy territory. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names. On it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. Stifled on that last run. It's 2nd and long. Here's Knight. He finds his tight end. And he's inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard. He's in trouble, and down he goes. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And I'm not sure he realized his own strength on that kick as it goes beyond the end zone for the no-doubt touchback. The Spartans send out their offense. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. QB2 gives it to Hawk. And that's a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. One last thought on Snoop, you know. He's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. And the defense didn't give an inch on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Play action. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, it's 3rd and 10. That's complete to his tight end. Now he gets past the 40 before he's out of bounds. QB2 to throw on 4th. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he's got it past the marker, 1st down. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we'll pick back up with the action here in the 2nd quarter as we await the snap on 1st down. Here's QB2 to start the series. Pulled in by Maddox. And he's brought down at the 34-yard line. Naturally. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I am beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. He makes the delivery.
Oh, it don't matter.
Touchdown! Jamison Maddox, a showcase highlight for years to come. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And that'll make our score 7-0. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, and I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Finds his man, and that's complete. And he's down at the 40-yard line. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Meanwhile, here comes the snap on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Fakes the handoff. Play action. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. Under pressure and sacked. And he sends it away. Washington fields it. And this will be spotted at the 32-yard line. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. Pressure comes, and down he goes. You know, going back to signing day, I got to say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, man, I think the quarterback's been playing too much Madden. What was he thinking on that throw? And it was only a matter of time, right? Reggie just told me the hashtag QB2 to the U is a thing. Gotta love social media. And let's be honest, you just know Miami's been selling this kid on the incredible tradition they have at the QB position. Hawks lined up behind QB2. The Spartans will run it. And he'll get this to the 45. Sammy Hawk, a standout player born in Clemson's backyard, but rumor is the Tigers are not his top choice, and it's no secret he's made a few unofficial visits to Gainesville, Florida, Gator country. Looks to his right, it's complete. And he's all the way home for a touchdown. Yet another clip for his growing highlight reel. Now they're lined up for the extra point. And they extend their lead. 14 points separate these teams. Ready now for the kick. Fielded in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. He's back to pass. Fires the ball, and it's complete. Taken down as he makes the grab. 5 yards on the catch there as they prepare for second down. From the gun, inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So Coach Fetu spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy. For as big a guy as he is. After a minimal pickup, it's third down. Grove gets another carry, and that's a solid pickup before he's finally taken down. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. We've kind of been waiting for this offense to hit its stride. I certainly know the coaches have. Maybe this is the start of something here on another 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Spartans. They're down to a pair in this first half as we near the halfway mark. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, back to pass. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. C.J. Cole, the intended target on the play. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's Knight. This time he's got the connection. And he comes up with a first down.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
With halftime just around the corner, here's the start of a new series. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. A quick hitter for the completion. And a solid gain to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the Hawks. They've got 2 remaining. And with halftime on the horizon. Shotgun look. He'll throw again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Sutherland now to add the extra point. Giving up the touchdown, the Spartans are back to receive. Fielded at the 3. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. Spartans take over on offense. And this will likely be the final drive of this opening half. They snap the ball. Throws left, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 18 yards. Good for a new set of downs. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. They go play action. He's got a man. First down, Spartans. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Fakes the handoff, play action. Looks to his left, it's complete. And he's taken down at the 23. It's a 17-yard gain and a Spartan first down. Lined up in the shotgun. So, after one half of this exclusive event, it's the Spartans out in front. And when we return, even more of this clash between two top teams. As we get set for the kick, the second half is about to get started. Caught in the end zone. Makes the tackle, still moving. Yeah, you know, that's a perfect example of why the coaches say don't be a hero. Now their drive will start inside the 20. Here come the Spartans to start the drive. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. And no hesitation, gets it off, but he can't make the connection. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. He'll try again as he drops back. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. They've yet to go anywhere on this drive. It's third down. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Goes to Maddox. He sees daylight. 20 to go.
One play at a time. Here we go.
It's a touchdown. Jamison Maddox. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Now for the point after. It's up and it's good. The lead now 21-6. Still leading by a comfortable margin. The Hawks are back to receive. Take it at the 16. And he's stopped at the 32-yard line. So the Hawks are lined up now. And man, a touchdown would dramatically help change the narrative of this game. And this drive will begin on the ground. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. A gain of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And that's good for a first down. One running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. The rock goes to Grove. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. Following the incompletion on second, it's 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Just a textbook defensive play there to force the incompletion. Here comes 4th down. And he gives it the boot. And Washington will not get a chance to return this one as the ball heads out of bounds. So the Spartans are lined up now. And there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. And he fires quickly, but that'll be incomplete. Might have rushed it a bit. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's QB2. And a great catch there on the sideline. What concentration by that young man. A pickup of 9 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Gathers the snap. And there's a strike to his tight end over the middle. And he's tackled at the 41. 19 yards that time. And they move the chains. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Completes the throw to his tight end. And there's a big gain before he's out of bounds.
That's the way to make the play, kid.
Shotgun look. Back to pass on first down. Gets it to Maddox. And he's down to about the 36-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 4. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. On 2nd down, back to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. Think about this team, and I remember thinking this back in the season opener. They just don't panic on 3rd down. And that's been the case again here today. Fires it to his man on the out route, and that's complete. And he's down at the 20-yard line. 16 yards that time, and another first down. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. Sends it to Hawk in the flat. And he finds a man down at the 5 with a first down. Lots of success through the air on this drive. It's 1st and goal. Drops back again. That's caught at the 2. And he's out at the 1. A pickup of 3 on the play. And now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's QB2. Fires right, it's complete. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Lined up now for the 10th play of this drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got it! Touchdown, Spartans! They are running away with this game. Myers is on now for the PAT. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. And they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 1 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 9. Lined up in the shotgun. Back to pass on 2nd down. And they drop him for a sack. You can feel the desperation as the offense lines up on 3rd down. They're facing a challenging deficit. Grabs the snap. Dumps it underneath to Grove. And he comes very close to coming up with a first, but it's not to be. Here comes 4th down. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. The one about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season. Woof. Talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. Here come the Spartans to start the drive. And let's keep an eye out, but they may get more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Once more on 2nd down. Here's QB2. Now he finds his target on the out route. He's all alone. The 20. That end. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. And now it's time for the extra point. And he puts it through. The score now, 35-6. Still very much in control of this game. They're lined up for the return. Caught in the end zone. And he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. Shotgun look. They'll start this drive on the ground. And they'll take him down after a nice pickup. So that'll do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. We await the snap on 2nd down as we begin the 4th quarter. Now they'll throw from the gun. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Knight is picked off. it's a pick-six touchdown. Oh, they are running up the score. Myers now to add the extra point. Oh, and that's off the upright. No good. He looks very surprised that didn't go through. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Spartans are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 14. And he's brought down at the 34-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Looking to pass, and they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Drops back, and he'll throw it again. Goes underneath to Grove. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. 4 yards there on the completion, but it sets up a third down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on third. Knight's pass is intercepted. Picked off by Washington.
I'm going to show you,
and
man.
It's a pick-six touchdown. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Now to tack on another point. And he gets it to go. The tally now, 48-6. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Spartans are ready to kick it away. Fielded at the 15. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Lined up in the shotgun. Throwing after the interception. Here's Knight. Into the flat. It's complete. Goes to the stiff arm. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Working now from the far side of the logo. It's 1st and 10. Here's Knight to start the series. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. A 20-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. From the gun, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Oh, and that's a solid hit. Even I could feel that one. 16 yards on the play. Good for another first down. 5 wideouts on the field. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now from the red zone, it's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. From the shotgun now, inside handoff. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 7. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on third. That'll be caught at the 4-yard line. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. Fourth down coming up. They've lined up for the chip shot. Sutherland splits the uprights. And they put 3 on the board. Following the field goal, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's taken down after putting together a nice sequence on that return. The Spartans send out their offense. And they are very much in control of this game. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. And this will be spotted at the 40-yard line. Halfway through the fourth quarter, here's 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, here's QB2. And his tight end comes up with the catch over the middle. 15 yards on the play, and a first down for the Spartans. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Looking to pass on first down. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's stopped at the 22-yard line. Shotgun look. Looking to throw again. Now he'll tuck and run. It's caught at the 2. And he's got the first down just outside the end zone.
Get me! Let's go! Let's go!
Just 1 yard away. Here's 1st and goal. He keeps it running right. Oh, boy, and that'll set them back as he's tackled for a loss.
Good job over there, baby.
Now a bit further from the end zone. It's 2nd and goal from the 3. QB2 takes the snap, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And that should seal the deal. Token point after. And he knocks it through. Following that costly score, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And he'll take a knee for the touchback. Going through the motions now, it's first down.
Get ready, get ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Delivers on the screen. Now he's brought down. 5 yards on the catch there as they prepare for 2nd down. Lined up in the shotgun. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He finds Thrash. And he picks up the first down. From the gun, it's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw, it's Knight. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. big play started the drive, but here they are suddenly facing a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. And that'll be incomplete after a timely play to force a 4th down. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. Here's Washington. And he stopped at the 27. Here come the Spartans to start the drive. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Throws into the flat for Hawk. They bring him down. No gain on the catch. Here comes 2nd down. And that will do it. The Spartans win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I feel like when I get in the zone, I can whip the ball all over the yard, and really there's no one that can do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm sure I deserve a little credit, though, there. I mean, I am the one going up and hauling in those ducks.
True.
But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. I mean, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and nothing else. I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman, you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my old position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. You understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this very warm Saturday afternoon, and fans have made the early season pilgrimage to AT&T Stadium to support these college football playoff hopefuls. And we've got a Sunshine State battle in the Lone Star State as it's the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Florida Gators in the EA Sports Kickoff Classic. It is time for the Kickoff Classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, Florida. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Now White to throw on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch. And see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. White. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Over the middle, complete. It's Perkins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Eddie Jackson there to make the grab. And the Hurricanes have taken the early lead. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, Parker? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
White now from the gun on 3rd down. Now White lost the football, and this is picked up by the defense. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. A nice throw that time by the junior quarterback here, getting his first start and leading these Hurricanes. And, you know, you and I were talking to our buddy and our colleague Kevin Connors a couple of days ago, and he reminded us of the Midwest Prep Showcase where he actually... And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
5 yards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg. Gallo. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Gallo. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. On the ground, Ellington. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's White. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got a 1st down past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The throw right sideline here is complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this will be taken at the 13. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Hurricanes, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw again, Gallo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage.
Skip Hicks.
And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started.
And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. unsuccessful.
Back to the air on second down. White throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This is Jennings. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That's caught by Jackson. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Final shot before break. Gallo. Jackson's got it over the middle. And with that, we reach halftime here in Arlington in the season opener of college football.
Gators, nothing.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
The play fake, now White. Airing it out deep for Smith. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Second down and 15.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Jennings takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Off play action, here's White. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's White. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This will be caught at about the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Ellington. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's White. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with it. A 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, White. That's caught at the 3. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gallo. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I both sat in there, partner, with Coach O'Brien, and he indicated that he planned to rotate quarterbacks to find out what he had. But with the play that he's seen here, he's like any head coach. He reserves the right to change his mind. And maybe he knew a little bit more than he was willing to tell us. That maybe Tommy Matthews isn't exactly in his favor, especially considering the lead they have now, and he still hasn't gone to the bench.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Gallo. And Dye has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Dye, and now it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Gallo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And, boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it. But in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. In trouble, and he's taken down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He hits Beasley right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. White looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The open man is Smith. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1st and 10, Florida. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Big play there. 50 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach During the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's throwing 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
7-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
That's good.
We've got playing to catch.
The gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Today's final score, Hurricanes 36, Gators 2.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
This whole thing again? Are you dumb? Yeah, I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the USC Trojans against the Miami Hurricanes. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Charles. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
first down. It's Charles again. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Flynn. That's complete to Ward. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 37.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run from the shotgun to Washington. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The USC punter out there now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Hurricanes have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0.
That's the score. Hurricanes 7. Trojans nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
To throw on second down. Flynn. And he's got his man on the out route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Flynn. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The USC punter out there now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's taken to the 26. Excellent move by Langford. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing on 1st down. Gallo. Right side catch. Gilmore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice nice gain of 25 yards. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gallo eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Trojans, nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pushing through the contact. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
On 2nd down now, it's Charles. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gallo. He gets it to Donnie outright. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, is car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Trojans, nothing. That's the end of the first quarter.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Flynn. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Orlando Charles, the ball carrier.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's the option. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, Flynn, he'll get this to Ward. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
20-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gallo. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Gallo's pass.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Launching one for Henderson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score. Hurricanes 29. Trojans nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Washington now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The USC punter out there now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is taken at the 23. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. Back to throw. Gallo. He goes left side, and that's down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Boy, another nice throw that time. And all that debate that was possibly out there and wondering, well, will we see a second quarterback? Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the 2nd quarter. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 20-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. Wow, I mean, you talk about a guy catching absolute fire. That is now 5 first-half touchdown passes.
Partner, we haven't even hit halftime yet. I think this performance that we've seen thus far, there should be no question that he should stay under center the entire game. I know. We're talking about Coach O'Brien here. He may want to make a change, but I don't see it in this case. I see him staying with the hot hand. He's made the right decision before the game even started by handing him the ball. I think he'll let him play it out.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On 1st and 10, Flynn, screen pass to Charles. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The punt team on now as this one's sent away.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
a big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Benny Jackson, as time expires in the first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long.
Nothing.
On, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw.
This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Gallo. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Consecutive catch. For him, that good for 11.
For another.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Gallo to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Gallo's pass.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Benny Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdowns. Touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game and make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up? Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Looking to throw on second down. Gallo, he's going to rifle one deep and got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
On first down, Gallo. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a good pickup there of 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
It's out, it's loose, and the defense has come up with it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus.
Under pressure, and down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
And he's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, Flynn. And his throw here is incomplete. Trying to get it to Clay that time, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion, Set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This is taken at the 15. "34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
49-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. Turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to help their team.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
29-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gallo. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Billy Jackson, 29 yards. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this moment. No.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at at their own 20.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to go back to Clay that time, and that takes us from second to third down. Operating from the gun. Flynn, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A good return there, 17 yards.
First and 10. At their own.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball. Move it downfield. Run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game.
Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 36 yards on the play. Off the bootleg. Gallo. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. On second down, it's Woods. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Off the bootleg. Gallo rolling to his right. Hard throw, incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
The sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
What a great start for this junior quarterback as they get the victory here in the College Football Kickoff Classic.